I want to share with you guys a video of an actual wealthy man telling you how to date a rich man and how to maintain his attraction for longevity.
Despite the fact that you might want to be with a rich man, you're actually not cut out for it.
So, as a rich man, let me actually tell you what's going on here because she's wrong, and it's not her fault, and it's not the girl's fault either. There's a problem with the guy, not the girl. And how do I actually put this? See, I became wealthy because I had a hole in me, right? I was neglected as a kid. People didn't love me. I couldn't get a girlfriend in high school, stuff like that. And so I started building businesses to fill this gap where I didn't feel like I was good enough. And I became this corporate shell of a human being, highly imbalanced, a lot like what she's accusing this man of being. This man is not a conscious man. This man is not willing to actually put in any real work on himself because he's now overcompensating and hiding behind his money, hoping that his money would be good enough because that's all he has is money. It's a poor life to live. I met a woman once after being super rich, and that woman inspired me to want something more than money. I started to automate my businesses. I took a year off, traveled the world. I'm a more conscious man. I'm studying the divine masculine, even though I'm still a student. I don't know enough to really be an expert in the space. But the woman will bring the man out of the war and bring him home. And so if you want to be with a wealthy man, be prepared for that wealthy man to be the kind of guy that she's talking about. But you need to bring that feminine energy and pull him out of wartime. Because if you can get him to take his armor off, you can have the best of both worlds, but somebody needs to be his partner and show him that there can be a time of peace and his whole life doesn't have to be war anymore. That's how you date a rich man.
Now, ladies, go back and watch a video that I posted because he's literally saying the same thing that I said. And I pretty much said that wealthy men already have all the material things. They have access to services, managers, cooks, and chefs. Any material thing that they need is already available for them. When a woman comes in their life, they don't need you for those things. What they actually value and need is a woman to show them what peace is like. Their life is full of chaos because they are always somebody's boss. Somebody is always dependent on them. Somebody always needs something. They have to go out into the world and compete on the highest level with some of the biggest sharks that are out there. They want to come home to a woman who is soft, who is nurturing, who is inspirational, who is comfort, who feels like home. You need to feel like escapism. To keep a wealthy man on his toes, you have to feel like a fantasy to him. You should be creating his dream world, and he should be able to come into your arms and immediately feel safe. You should be his safe place as his woman. And if you are not giving him that, your time with him is going to be short-lived. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how successful you think you are, if you're a top earner, or if you can match him financially. Wealthy men do not care about that. Are you a safe place for him to land? And a wealthy man just told you that himself. And this is a conscious wealthy man. A lot of men cannot articulate what they actually really need from women.